Hi curlies, this is Cynthia, the curly baby boomer. I've been gone for a while, but I'm back. And since I've been gone, I've turned 65. I went on Medicare. Ugh. I'm here to talk about DevaCurl products, stylists, and the whole controversy. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. You may have been following this story on Instagram or YouTube or even on the news, or maybe you haven't heard very much about this issue. But I feel I have an obligation to tell my story since I've recommended DevaCurl products in the past, and I want to say something about the issue. So if you want to hear more about my opinion and my experiences, stay tuned. Here is what I have for DevaCurl products, or should I say, this is what I have left. I've thrown my other products away. I held on to these. I'm not really sure why, but I probably held on to them because I wanted to do a video about this topic. I started hearing about problems with DevaCurl back last July when I was watching videos done by the Curl Ninja, Stephanie Mero, who's a curly stylist down in Florida. And she was using DevaCurl products in her salon and recommending them on YouTube for quite a while. Then she started noticing there were some problems with her clients. She was noticing a pattern, and then she started noticing these same problems with herself. And what were the problems that she was noticing? She was seeing some hair loss developing along her hairline, and she was noticing her curl pattern was getting looser. With her clients, she was also seeing some bald spots developing and some scalp issues as well. So basically their hair was getting damaged. So fast forward to the fall. She felt her hair was becoming so damaged that she did a big chop. I linked a video of hers which describes this problem that she put up last December. Also, around this time, she started a Facebook group called Hair Damage and Hair Loss from DevaCurl. You're not crazy or alone. It started with a few thousand, and right now, as of today, it has over 54,000 members, which is pretty unbelievable. This group is for people who believe that they're suffering damage from DevaCurl. The purpose of the group is to support each other in a tough emotional time, to confirm any uncertainties by comparing our situations, and to stay updated on communications with the company. And I've linked the Facebook group below. So many people have posted very heartbreaking stories and pictures on this Facebook group, and they describe their experiences. And a lot of these people were DevaCurl influencers themselves, people who were actually appearing in their ads, and I've linked a couple of their stories below as well. So what are the claims made by the DevaCurl users? What are they saying that this damage entailed? Well, the biggest one was hair loss. That's normal to lose hairs, but I'm talking about major hair loss. Thinning along the hairline again, and balding in certain spots, lumps of hair falling out, or sections of hair. Also, hair pattern changes, things like changing from a 3A, 3B pattern like mine to going to wavy hair. Also, major scalp irritation and itchiness. Another change was dryness and hair breakage. So those are some of the claims made by people in the Facebook group and others. Let's take a look at the most serious claim, hair loss. That is definitely the most traumatic thing. There are other reasons that people can have hair loss. It could be medication. It could be some form of disease like a thyroid condition. It could be stress. I am not taking away any of the claims made by the people who are saying that DevaCurl produced the hair loss, but I'm just saying that there is another side to the picture. However, even though there might be other contributing factors, know that as of February 16th, there was a class action lawsuit filed against DevaCurl for hair loss and hair damage. The company's response was the following: when some of you raised concerns about our products, we are laser focused on our testing as the best way to confirm their safety and quality. You can feel confident using DevaCurl because our products have gone through rigorous testing and has confirmed that they are safe and adhere to both quality assurance and regulatory standards. I'm going to come back to this in just a minute. For now, I'm going to just tell you about my experiences with DevaCurl. So what was my experience in all this? Well, let me just start out by saying I did not experience the highest degree of damage in my hair by using DevaCurl. My major form of damage was dryness, and I only figured this out in retrospect. But I'm going to start from the beginning. Last April, I was going to a wee dad stylist. It's a long story about why I switched, but the bottom line is that he suggested that I do a Brazilian blowout, basically straightening my hair, or at least going to wavy, which I did not feel very good about. After all, I'm the curly baby boomer. I'm not the wavy baby boomer. I made up my mind that I needed a change, that was not going to work for me, and we had a major disagreement over that. That was really a betrayal of my curliness, I felt. I went looking for a new stylist and I thought, why not try DevaCurl? I searched for a stylist nearby and I found somebody who was a certified Deva stylist. She was a level 2. Now, level 1 is somebody who's received training. Level 2 is somebody who's received advanced training. And level 3 is somebody who's a certified advanced level DevaCurl stylist. Which she cut my hair, and man, that was not a good experience. She cut my hair way too short. See this piece over here? One of my goals is to get my hair back in a ponytail because my hair is so thick that when it gets hot, I like it back in a ponytail. And this was so short, I could not put it back. I was in the salon crying, which is not a good scene. And by the way, not the fault of Deva products, obviously. But at the same time, she switched me over to all DevaCurl products. And it was the No Poo Decadence line, because my hair is coarse and pretty dry, since that is the most highly moisturizing line. But the other thing that happened in the salon was that my hair was so over moisturized, it felt mushy. It was so much conditioner in my hair and so much curl cream. I didn't think it was possible for my hair to be over moisturized, but when I walked out, it felt horrible. I stupidly went back to her again, but after that, that was it. And then I stuck with the DevaCurl product and I went to another DevaCurl specialist and she said, "Your hair feels damaged." And I thought, no, I don't think it's damaged. I think it's just dry, coarse hair. And she was pretty convinced it was damaged. But she also used the same products, the Decadence line, the No Poo. She was heavy into the curl cream and the gel, the whole thing. Again, my hair felt really mushy, but it was getting drier. This was the same time when I was watching all of the Curl Ninjas videos and thinking, there might just be a connection here. And I was starting to put 2 and 2 together. So finally, after a lot of searching, I have a video on this, which I'm going to link above. I found a new stylist, which was further from home, but I wanted somebody who I could have the utmost confidence in. And this stylist was a level 3 Deva stylist, but, and this is important, she had additional training in cutting curly hair. She did not use DevaCurl products in her salon. She used other products. She was more eclectic in the way she cut hair and the products that she used. And lo and behold, my hair got softer. By the way, the next video I do will talk a lot about the products I'm now using. So let's go back to what's causing all this DevaCurl damage. There is no definitive cause, but there are many theories going around, because at this point we really don't know. Some of you may follow a dermatologist online called Dr. Dre. She did a video on DevaCurl, which was pretty surprising because she doesn't have curly hair. Her theory was that no poo was the source of the problem. No poo, or co-washing, she felt didn't cleanse the hair and didn't remove the sebum and oil or buildup on the scalp, leading to a whole host of problems. Yeast can develop on the scalp and lead to hair breakage and eventually hair loss. And she feels also that the buildup of other products that you're using, like hair gels or creams or whatever, can also lead to contact dermatitis, which can also lead to scalp irritation and problems. So that's her major theory. The problem with that for some victims is that they never used no poo in their regime. They were only using styling products. So just keep that in mind. Another theory that was put forth by Stephanie Mero, the Curl Ninja, is how the products were warehoused and distributed, that they weren't put in the right climate-controlled type of environments. And what happened is that when the products were then exposed to hot conditions, it released chemicals that were dangerous. Chemicals such as formaldehyde. We're not really sure. Specifically, Stephanie did hot yoga. So that's another theory. A third theory was that the plastic actually was leached into the products. Another theory is that the ingredients were changed by DevaCurl, even though DevaCurl claims that their ingredients have not been significantly changed. But there has been a change in ownership in DevaCurl. DevaCurl was originally started by Lorraine Massey in 1994, and she is the originator of, hang on, I'm going to show this to you, the Curly Girl Handbook. Along with coming up with this Curly Girl Handbook and method, she also originated DevaCurl. But her company was sold to Ayesha, I believe, in 1917. And 1917, oh, that's great. 2017, let's get that clear. And then was sold again in November of 2019 to Henkel, which is a much larger cosmetic company. I believe it's German. They own companies like Schwarzkopf. Yeah. So the potential for all those ownership changes and changes in the ingredients are pretty high. Just so you know, cosmetic companies are only required to test the final product. And what do they test the final product for? Contamination, the existence of microbes, and consistency from batch to batch. But they are not required to test the raw ingredients. That they depend on the suppliers. The supplier can be changing the raw ingredients in order to save costs. And this happened, I'm not saying this is what happened with DevaCurl. Those are some of the theories of why people could have been, initially would have been very pleased with the products, and then their hair might have become damaged as a result of using the products. So what is my bottom line on DevaCurl products at this point? I think there's just too many lingering questions to be using DevaCurl products at this point. I've seen too many heartbreaking stories and seen too many pictures and seeing too many patterns of problems to disregard the issues that are coming up. Since there are so many options out there, why take a chance? I am not going to take down the video that I did that recommends using some of the DevaCurl products. I have it linked up there. That's because I offered an alternative to each of the products. For example, if you wanted to wash your hair, you can use no poo, but you can also use a Lust product. So you could still watch that, but I would not recommend any of the DevaCurl products. So what are your experience with DevaCurl? Have you had any problems? Have you had mild problems like mine with dryness, or no problems at all and you're really cool with what you're using? Or have you had severe problems, or are you just now noticing a change? What's been your experience with DevaCurl Stylist? Do you really love your stylist? Have you had to look pretty hard for a DevaCurl stylist that you think understands your hair and who you can really trust? I'd really welcome your comments down below. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye. See you next time in my next video.